Alright, hello and welcome back to another video of World of Warships. I am playing in my Tier 5 Icarus, or Icarus, depending on how you say it. I do not know the exact pronunciation, just like my last video with the Geopard. This is going to be another... Oh, I got a little loud there. This is going to be another good game in my opinion. It shows, one, me done screwing up, thinking I would have had a ship, but we'll get to that. Or I would have had this, Graf Spee or... maybe a Königsberg. I don't know. But, yeah, that's going to show a mistake there. But as we're playing on straight, capture the base. And it's going to be a good game. For me, we're going to win. And it's going to be very, very close. It's definitely not going to be a boring game. But as we get in here... Yep. Now the Tier 5 Icarus has 6 smoke screens. They are short duration. They only last about 45, maybe a minute, but they reload in a minute, which is very useful for aggressive and angry smoke screens, if you're going to say that. But the big ticket item, and this goes for the Germans too, but it's got sonar. Germans have more powerful sonar, and the match just started. But Germans have more... Ooh, jeez, I'm getting loud. Germans have more powerful sonar, so that means it's long range. So your sonar is kind of like a radar. It can detect torpedoes, and it can also detect ships at closer ranges than radar. I will be getting an Indianapolis game out here, hopefully. But we're gonna win our side. I'm gonna push into the middle. One, get some early spotting, and as you can see, we detected the Queen Elizabeth. No, that might not have been me. No, that was me. Yeah, I believe we're detecting the Queen Elizabeth. And there's another ship. Cruiser, I think that's a Königsberg right there. That is German. Where we're going to push into the center. And we are very, very quickly going to run. Around this point, we're going to run into a enemy Hatashru right there. Or no, that's just a battleship I detected. Now, right now we're spotted. There's the Hatashru. I think I'm saying that right. It's a Japanese gunboat, Tier 5. I'm smokied up. I'm going to drop my torpedoes. And at this moment, I just activated my hydroacoustic, which is a fancy word for sonar, and that we're going to have that for 3 minutes. Now, he's going to keep going into our range. We have dropped spot. I'm launching my quote-unquote widespread, which for every other nation is narrow spread, since the British have sequential, which means they can launch it one by one. But I don't know what I'm doing here, but I should be shooting, and there we go. We're going to miss that first shot, but since we have our hydroacoustic, him deploying that smoke screen is not going to help him whatsoever. So he's going to be in a pretty bad position at the moment, and it's only going to get worse as he eventually goes down to my guns. Oh, never mind. My teammate got the kill, but I'm not complaining. When teammates shoot destroyers, it's never a bad thing. But we're gonna avoid the torpedoes, which is probably beneficial for me, mainly me. But man, what is going on? Whatever. My the microphone I'm using is being funky. All right. After that early engagement, which was wonderful in my opinion, since we got rid of an enemy destroyer. Now, those of you who do not know, enemy destroyers are destroyers in general are very important in this game. One, this game is a rock paper scissors match. Battleships beat cruisers, cruisers beat destroyers, destroyers beat battleships since they have high damage torpedoes. But they also have 3 jobs. Number 1, this is capture the base. But in a domination game, you have to capture the little bases. So Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. You have to capture those since you're the most nimble and you can get in there quickly. You also have to do anti-destroyer work like the French, the Geopard. That's a gunboat, very good at, forcefully removing ships back to port. Goodbye sunshine, that happens. And once all other adjectives has been dealt with, they can torp battleships and cruisers just to be there for support. But they are also in their role for spotting, because it's very difficult for them to be seen because of my 1, smoke screens. I can easily disengage, but 2, you can often get their little blue ring down to very small. You can just get it small. Like I think my Geopard's at 6, or not Geopard. My Icarus is at 6 kilometers. But we take out the Queen Elizabeth right there we hit it once, causing a flood and getting the kill, which is nice, always nice. And at the moment we are We're winning, but it's not a guaranteed win. We could easily throw this game away still. There's an enemy Fuso out there. Now, you better remember that guy because he's going to smash me later in the game, causing me to be out for the count later. But I'm going to try, knowing that this area is completely open because the enemy Königsberg, he's spotted over there on the right, facing the map on the left side. But I start opening up, trying to get a fire on this Fuso, knowing I'm about to run into a hill here. Probably not. Yep. Okay, I did drop spot, but I thought I was going to drop spot, and that was correct. Now there's an enemy Acosta there. That is the tier 4 British cruiser, or not cruiser, destroyer, or an Acosta or Acosta, one of the two. Now, like, pay attention to that Königsberg. That's what's kind of going to get me in trouble with that Fuso here. The Queen Elizabeth on our team is going to get him pretty low, if I'm not wrong. But I believe so, yes. So we're going to be looking to try and torpedo him because he's turning around, or he's trying to skedaddle away from the Queen Elizabeth. That's gunning for him, it looks like. But our battleship goes down in front of us, and I am alone in the center of the map. Now, I have to be very cautious about what I'm doing. I have a smoke screen. I'm deploying that right now, but I switched to armor piercing to see if I can start citadeling the crap out of this Königsberg. And since I'm having him spotted by the Queen Elizabeth and he's sitting almost broadside, he was broadside. But, yep, there's where he got smashed. And I'm getting lots of ricochets since he's angled. 3 of my 4 shots ricocheted. And then we switch to HE, thinking it's more reliable. But our Queen Elizabeth is going to go down here. Yep, right there, and he dropped spot. Now, I completely forgot to look at the map. There happens to be this big ship called I think it's a Fuso. Yes, it is. I believe it is a Fuso. But we're going to pop out here. I am completely confident I'm going to win this fight, and my smoke screen ran out anyway. There's the Königsberg. I'm going to start unloading on him. I light a fire, and he is not long for this world. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for him. But I don't even think, yep, there's his shots. They hit me a bit, but he's going to go, nope, he damage calmed that fire. And boom, down he goes. Now wait for it. It's going to happen. Boom. That shot, I believe, from the Fuso, 7,000 HP gone. Yep, right there. And there are the torpedoes I should probably be very concerned about at the time. Now, I overran my smoke screen, so I got to throw it in reverse and just start doing whatever I can not to get hit again. I have, 15, 20 seconds from the time the shells took to get from the Fuso. It's like, I'd say 6 seconds, and it's reload. And there's also I believe an Izmail, there's a Russian battleship, I believe, if I remember correctly, in the left little corridor right there between the islands. But I'm behind my smoke screen, so I've dropped spot. And that Fuso is going to cause some problems for me. So, as you can see, it went from a 4 lead, or it went from like a 3 lead, to a 3-3 in that game. Anybody's game at the moment. So if you look to the right, we got a Doogie, which is actually bottom. That's like tier 3. So yeah, bottom tier. Somebody's in a division, which is kind of just like a party. And we also have that, I believe, what is it, a Farragut or an Acosta on our team. And the Farragut is going to, thankfully, come over here and help me. Now, I was going to go rush this Fuso using that island cover to my advantage, just to pop out and drop all 8 torps on him, just to send an old bottle of hatred at him. And because I think the win is going to be to capture the base. Judging that they have a battleship, I saw that Doogie earlier, and saw him that he was not long for this world. He had barely any health. And there's an enemy destroyer. I can't get in a gunfight unless... Okay, so the destroyer is an Acosta. I wasn't even planning to get in a gunfight, even if I smoke screened up and used my sonar. It was just too risky. Like, I played that ship to get to this ship, obviously, since it's a tier 4 destroyer. And this is a tier 5 destroyer for the British line. And I know it could one-shot me. It can easily do 1,000 damage. So it looks like the Doogie's getting in an open water fight for some strange reason with that Fuso, knowing his HP. That's not, in my opinion, the brightest idea, but hey, he's staying at range, so he's got somewhat of an idea. But I think he's going to go down here to an armor-piercing shell once that gets there. No, not this time. Okay, he lives to fight another day. But yeah, he's going to go down soon. I don't really know if those torpedoes are going to hit, but hey, they're a lot more deadly in the water. So I am willing to die to get this Fuso out, because I believe it's a Farragut. I think it's a Farragut. But he has more health than me. So I think, since I can drop all my torpedoes on one target, or no, that's a Koenig. Oh, that's German. Never mind. That's the Russian. Okay, so the Koenig's coming back towards the base, which is the right play. But the Farragut and me, we have a total of 16 torpedoes. I got 8 on my deck, and he has 8 on his deck. I've also played the Farragut, and they do not. I try shooting over this little prison right here, whatever that is, the mini Alcatraz. So the Fuso's coming at us. He's going to beach on that rock, but I'm looking at that Farragut. And this is when I put it full steam ahead. We're going to try and box in, split his attention, so he can't kill both of us. He's probably going to get... I'm going to smoke screen up. As you can see, he's turning in, which gives a perfect point for me to launch all my torpedoes. Stacked on one atop each other. I did get... Okay, yep, the Farragut goes down to the Fuso right there. He must have been firing HE. But the Farragut takes care of him. So now it's just me versus a Custa, which I was absolutely scared, because as you can see, he's in the center. He's roughly in the center of the map, and then that Koenig there. So I am going to sit in this base for another minute and 7 seconds, and that's how this game is going to end. So, yep. But I believe that I do think we might skip ahead here. We might not, depending on how it is. But it does get pretty boring. I kind of just sit here. And then my smoke screen just run out, and I'm really worried about that battleship detecting me. Because, once again, it doesn't take much. It won't take much to kill me. One overpen from an AP shell, and I'm going to the bottom of the ocean. Since I'm playing the win, and I know that battleship is not going to make it to the base in 31 seconds, I'm going to skirt behind this island right here with the little prison on it. I think that's a prison. I don't know what that is. It's most likely a prison because of how secluded it is. But since my torpedoes are on the reload, I got no good weapon. And I have no health. I don't want to get into a fight with the guy. So we're going to get behind this island in the final 6 seconds of this game to see that the corpse of the Farragut right in front of me as it goes to the bottom of the ocean to try and rescue his crew. We get the capture, and we end this game with a really, in my opinion, really good score. Yes, this was a pretty old game. This was back when I think the Champagne was still in the campaign. But we get 92,000 credits, 26,000 damage. The Bureau Trials. Team result, top of the leaderboard with 2 kills. Not too bad. I think I did a pretty good job in not going full first-person shooter, start shooting everybody, knowing my health and whatnot. But I'm going to see you guys later. See you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe, please. Thank you. Bye.